It's time for a death battle! Ninjago finally makes it to death battle alongside Bionicle with Kai and Toa Tahu. I don't know much about Bionicle. Tahu could be OP as hell and can have the power of a freaking supernova or whatever, or he could be weak as hell and about as strong as Dareth. But either way, I'm rooting for Kai, so let's go! Let's go!
Kai versus Tahu.
Who wins in an all-out brawl between Ninjago and Bionicle? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Bro, the animation looks sick. If they don't start this Kai segment off with long before time had a name, I'm clicking off the video and disliking it.
The year was 1998.
Alright, goodbye.
When LEGO introduced us to the world of the ninja.
Who could forget such classics as Ninpo Big Bat and Ninja Surprise? And the surprise is death!
The near death of the LEGO company, in fact. But then, out of the shadows, a decade later, the ninja returned, remade, rebuilt.
Ninjago!
And it became LEGO's #1 cash cow.
Story of Ninjago starts in the village of Ignacia. Kai was a simple blacksmith trying to get by with his sister, Nia. Not that he had the patience for his line of work.
Kai's fiery streak couldn't be matched. It happens when your parents mysteriously vanish.
And that streak continued when some skeleton men kidnapped his sister, and Kai learned that within him lay the power of fire.
Thanks to the guidance of Master Wu, he ditched the hammer and anvil and did what any good brother would do.
Really like the OST.
Become a ninja!
And after some intense
Really feels like
training and a bit
early
of skill,
Ninjago.
Kai mastered
Really
the special
has the
technique
vibe of early Ninjago.
spinjitzu.
Look at him go! He's like a living Beyblade!
Well, it's actually a precise use of perfect balance to deliver dozens of focus strikes in rapid.
Yeah, Tornado Ninja, got it. He can fly, pull in foes, and summon his elemental power all around. And you know what that is.
For a moment there, Wiz put more description into
Yes,
Spinjitzu
Kai
than
can
the
throw
show
fireballs,
did.
resist extreme heat, form protective barriers of flame, and even conjure a fiery rising dragon. Basically shifting his Spinjitzu into a more powerful draconic form.
So Kai teamed up with Master Wu's other students, Jay, Cole, and Zane, to make...
Hold on. Crazy how they put air jitsu on here too, when bro doesn't even do that anymore.
Shifting
When they
his
don't even do
Spinjitzu
that
into a more
anymore.
powerful draconic form.
So Kai teamed up with Master Wu's other students, Jay, Cole, and Zane, to make a team of teenage ninjas. The Lego kind, not the turtle kind.
On a mission to gather the 4 golden weapons and defeat the evil Lord Garmadon.
He's the one who kidnapped Kai's sis. But hey, I've seen the Lego movie. This should be easy. He's a Lego mini guy. If he gets cut up, he just pops back together.
Nope, Ninjago treats their characters like actual people, not Lego pieces. Except for in the movie, but that's part of the Lego movie continuity, not Ninjago itself.
Oh, so Kai can take
I love
a hit,
how
but he's not putting himself
the
back
show,
together like
how the
everything is
Ninjago
awesome.
show
Which
treating
makes
its
his
characters
quest
like
all the
actual
more
people
perilous. Long ago,
is surprising
the
to so
golden
many
weapons were forged
people.
by the first Spinjitzu master to create the continent of Ninjago. Kai eventually gained the Golden Sword of Fire, through which he can channel his elemental power. Fire.
So much so that if Kai is surrounded by a bunch of fire, he can use it all for a mega-sized Spinjitzu burst.
Unfortunately, Kai was
Okay, interesting how they... Okay, well, yeah, it was said that any elemental master can do this, but Kai's never done it, so it's like, nah, it's a little iffy there.
wasn't the easiest teammate to work with.
But
Eager
I
to
get it.
rescue Nia,
Yeah, he can
went
do it
it
if
alone,
he's surrounded by
until He
fire.
was tricked into helping Garmadon escape imprisonment. Whoops.
Yeah, bummer. But it wasn't all bad. They got all the golden weapons. And with his sister rescued, Kai vowed to become a real elemental master and prove he wasn't just hot air.
So he got to training when he wasn't slacking off and playing video games. Befitting a ninja and a pro gamer, Kai is a master of stealth, can climb any surface, and is incredibly fast.
He's dodged lightning and is even a match with Jay, who could outrun his own elemental dragon.
I'm sorry, it's just so... Alright. It's just funny to me whenever they have these... Where they count these little moments of a character dodging lightning and count that as a feat. But hey, a feat's a feat, I guess.
According to the Ninjago Visual Dictionary, can apparently fly at light speed. Yes, this is an official book.
If that wasn't enough, other ninja like
I did
Cole
not
are
read this
so
book.
strong they can
This is
shake
news
an
to me.
entire mountain.
So even as a wild child, Kai's team kept him in check across a dozen seasons of blocky ninja action, where, frankly, nothing was off the table.
Who could forget the virtual world season, the time travel season, the ghost season? Really anything that would sell toys.
Meaning, Kai picked up
Yeah.
plenty of ninja gear. Swords, grappling hooks, shurikens,
Like
a
I said,
motorcycle,
Lego's
a
cash
wingsuit for
cow.
flight, but swords of fire remained his weapons of choice.
Once, when Garmadon combined the golden weapons into a mega weapon, Kai and his bros went to
But
the
hey, I'm
past
not
to get
complaining.
back, then pushed themselves to the limit, using
The
the
show's
golden
still good
weapons
and
to
still going.
overload the mega weapon with so much energy it exploded into a star.
While this did destroy the golden weapons, creating enough energy to ignite a star is absurd. For a mass to become a star, it must first cross a critical temperature threshold of approximately 4 million degrees Celsius.
And over
Oh.
time, Kai's fire got so strong he could melt down those same golden weapons.
But no matter how powerful he became, Kai's hot-headedness kept getting in his own way.
Come on, Kai oozes main character energy. He was sure to get the title of Green Ranger, Green Ninja, the one destined
You know, I never really made that comparison between Power Rangers and Ninjago.
to be the leader of the team and take down Garmadon once and for all, right?
No. Kai was chosen by Master Wu, but that didn't mean he was the chosen one. That honor belonged to the up-and-comer Lloyd, who happened to be Garmadon's son and Wu's nephew.
Typical Nepo, baby. But even if Kai wasn't the chosen one, he still had a big role to play in protecting Lloyd.
In a surprising act of humility, Kai chose to guide Lloyd until he
Extremely
could defeat
freaking
Garmadon,
humbled.
and the threats just got wilder from there.
But he always rose to the challenge. Kai's defeated Karloff, the Master of Metal, and trained Wildfire, the Master of Heat.
With his teammates, he took down the Great Devourer, a snake goddess that could consume the continent, and Notakon, a djinn that could lift half of Ninjago's landmass into the sky.
And when these crystal weirdos had him on the ropes, Kai did a jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin to achieve his ultimate power, the Dragon Form.
With this, Kai gets a huge boost in power, can fight on par with demonic Onis, and can even harm the Overlord, the source of all evil in the world.
All right,
who
didn't know
as
that was
strong as the
confirmed
first
that
Spinjitzu
Dragon Form was on
master.
par with
Remember,
Onis,
the creator
but
of
that makes
Ninjago
sense.
itself.
Then, by uniting with his pals, they summoned a giant golden dragon that obliterated the Overlord. Sayonara, sucker! That's the power of found family. And money!
Kai's journey took him far and wide, where he beat the odds time and time again. Because, hothead chosen one or not, within Kai was the fire
Fire!
of a ninja.
The upcoming battle is the first ever stop-motion death battle, animated by Apartment D, the creators of Rough Danger Dogs. They've got a ton of awesome stop-motion animations on their channel, like this, or this, or this. Make sure to subscribe to Apartment D's YouTube channel for more awesome animations.
Amazing
It was
animation
the year
display right there. I
2000,
like
and the
that.
Lego company was in shambles. Straddled with debt and risking closure, they needed a brand new idea to turn things around.
They needed something epic, something that was Lego but for big kids who loved lore. Enter Bionicle!
Bionicle begins on the island
The only amount of Bionicle content that I've seen is the Netflix show, and that only has like 4 episodes. And when I finish those, it feels like that I just straight up skipped like 50 other episodes that happened in between. Gotta say, not really a good first impression for Bionicle for me when I was watching it.
of Matanui, when 6 mysterious canisters arrived at the homeland of the biomechanical Matorans.
With help from a weird stone and this little guy Takua, out popped 6 very marketable warriors. The Toa!
They were Kopaka, Gali, Pohatu, Lua, Unua, and their self-proclaimed leader, Tahu.
But what were the Toa? Tahu had no freaking idea. He and the others had no memory of what, who, why, where, all that important stuff. nothing. Head empty.
But even as an amnesiac hothead, Tahu still wanted to protect the Matorans from a threat lurking behind the scenes.
Lego Sauron! No, wait, not literally.
What?
I mean this creepy guy, Makuta, who just loves slaughtering the Matorans with his army of monsters.
Thus, the Toa Mata battled all manner of beasts with their elemental powers. And as the Toa of Fire, you can guess what Tahu was bringing.
Guns! Oh, fire. Yeah, okay. Even early on, Tahu could shoot fire, set his sword ablaze, melt thousands of tons of sand into glass, and even stop a volcanic eruption. But even more importantly, he surfs on lava! Oh man, that's so
what?
cool! I mean, hot.
Tahu's fire is so hot that it can reportedly melt any known substance. Anything. And on the rare occasion that his own fire isn't enough, he can
Sounds like
absorb
game.
flames from his foes and surroundings. But it would take all his might to face Matanui's trials and gather the Kanohi masks.
Magic masks that give extra powers, and the Toa scooped up a bunch of them with his
Okay, I read all of the powers and feats that he has here, and wow, he has a variety of masks to help him out in this fight. A freaking mask of time? There was a whole season based around time and for Ninjago, dude. A mask of strength, a mask of mind control. Not gonna lie, I'm not really liking Kai's odds here.
mask of shielding. Tahu can make an energy barrier that blocks all kinds of attacks.
There's also masks of telekinesis, super strength, super speed, and X-ray vision. And from his mentor, Vakama, Tahu gained the Mask of Time.
While its power puts a serious strain on the user, it's worth the risk when it can slow targets to a standstill. Plus, these masks can be swapped out whenever Tahu wants, thanks to a cyber totem that stores them all.
Which came in handy as the Toa battled monsters across Mata Nui.
Like the Avoca, a beast that could fire lightning, which Tahu had to dodge multiple times.
But even from the start, Tahu was a lone wolf who preferred going solo, even if it meant leaving his Toa brethren in the dark.
Tahu tried to take on some big bads all by
alright.
himself, and
Some
it went
similarities to
even
Kai
worse
there
than you
besides
think.
fire.
He lost his powers, and he lost all the rest of his team's powers. Awkward.
But Tahu
Oh wow,
kept pushing
and
forward,
both Ninjago and
accepting his team
Bionicle
as a
have a habit
symbiote,
of having the
overcoming his
protagonists
weaknesses,
lose their
and
powers.
rebuilding himself. Literally.
By jumping into a pool of liquefied cyber
Never knew
juice
how
to
much
become
Bionicle
the
took from
Toa
Ninjago.
Nova. Now boasting twin magma swords and later some slick adaptive armor, Tahu can fly and use his fire in new supercharged ways.
He can conjure fire cages, create lava pits, and steal the heat from other living beings. So much so that the process freezes them solid. As the Toa Nuva, Tahu and his team are among the strongest generations of Toa. Just as mighty as a much later iteration, the Toa Inaika.
Who defeated Umbra, a living beam of light. It was tough, but with some clever thinking and a mirror trap, they used Umbra's own super speed against him.
But perhaps Tahu's most impressive ability is the Forbidden Technique. The move no
What?
Toa wants to use.
Oh, God.
Because the absolute annihilation that it causes is unforgivable.
The Nova Blast.
Using all
Oh,
of his
he actually
elemental
has-
energy at
oh.
once, Tahu can unleash a blast so powerful that it can potentially destroy all of Mata Nui. Not Mata Nui the island, oh no. Mata Nui
okay.
is also the planet.
Oh, okay, so I was right. He has... Okay, so, I was right at the start of this. He has the power of a supernova. Okay. Anyways, sure, just slow Kai down and just freaking stab him or whatever. Like, blow up the planet with a supernova. Just get it over with already, man. Oh my god.
And not just any planet, but a living celestial being that became a planet.
Oh, okay,
boy,
so
here
it's
we
like
go. If you
Transformers.
think stuff like Warhammer and Elder Scrolls have too much lore, you're not ready for Bionicle lore.
What?
Don't even get me started on the shattering of fierce magma and the betrayal of the League of Six Kingdoms.
Huh?
But more than any
Wha-
physical power, Tahu was learning
Bro, I'm feeling the same way how people who are just starting Ninjago feel. Bionicle has this much lore? What?
that a good leader isn't just one who leads, but is willing to be led. And so, he faced Mata Nui's final trial, the Mask of Light.
The legendary Toa of Light was destined to defeat Makuta and save Mata Nui. It's obviously gonna be main character Tahu, right? Right?
Of course not. Turns out, the Toa of Light was Takua.
Oh yeah, the little guy who opened the capsules at the very
Damn.
beginning.
Both
The Toa
Kai
were
and
tasked
Tahu
with
get
guiding
humbled.
this new member, something Tahu found surprising, but ultimately accepted for the good of the group.
Good thing, too, because they needed to be a solid team when they finally learned their true purpose. The whole reason they were built in the first place. Waking up God.
Long
What?
ago, the great spirit Matanui charted the depths of space until the Makuta pterodax poisoned Matanui like a cancer. Tahu and the Toa were meant to act like white blood cells, protecting the heart of Matanui and, should he fall, resurrect him.
Yeah, Makuta Matata's whole plan was to amass an army,
Makuta
hijack
Matata.
Robo-Planet Matanui, and rule the universe. And he actually pulled it off.
But Tahu and his team were ready to fight back, with every
DC.
generation of Toa joining together to reawaken Matanui.
Then, alongside the Toa of Light, Tahu went on an epic quest for his final toy variant. Upgrade.
Oh,
the
God.
Golden Armor.
Nah, you were right the first time. Toy variant. And also, god damn, dude. This Tahu has such a versatile freaking arsenal, dude. He has so much up his sleeve. So many more weapons and items to use than Kai, and just get it over with, man.
Takua, he's getting a gold mask anyway.
This armor not only increases Tahu's own power by several hundred magnitudes, but also absorbs the powers of those it defeats for Tahu to use. Just
What?
in time for all the
Okay,
Toa to
sure.
come together for the final battle of good versus evil. Matanui versus Makuta pterodax.
Giant planet mech versus giant planet mech. Oh man, that's awesome.
With his new armor, Tahu annihilated Makuta's forces, destroying the slug-like Krata and taking their powers, like heat vision, quick healing, teleportation, improved accuracy, and disintegration.
And giving Matanui the chance to strike down Makuta for good. Lego God was pretty spent though. But before he took a well-deserved nap, he trusted his final message and the new world to Tahu. I guess he really is the main character.
Tahu led the way for the Toa, Matorans, and all the other peoples to create a new world, one for all Toa to see.
Bro, where can I like read and watch and see all this Bionicle lore? Like this, what is this? What? Freaking planets turning into like gods or whatever? Like goddamn Cybertron? What?
Shoulder to shoulder, united in duty and bound in destiny. For that is the way of the Bionicle. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through.
Dude, all right. All right, Kai, you were the main character for Ninjago when it first started, and now Ninjago's in Death Battle for the first time ever, and you're representing it. So I believe in you. I believe that you're going to beat Tahu, and oh my god, who am I kidding? Kai's gonna freaking die. Oh my god. Just get it over with.
All possibilities.
It's time for a stop-motion death battle!
They got a stop motion too. That's gonna be sick. Love how the Lego Death Battle is the one that's gonna be stop motion.
Man, the merge brought some weird ones. Let's see what you can do. Get off this island.
Oh, it's the
pal.
merge.
You'll be nothing
Imagine
but
Bionicle
fire.
being one of the 16 realms. Bro, this animation is sick. Oh god.
Spin Jitsu! I will not break!
Oh my god, I'm so scared. Guy's gonna. Oh no.
Another master of fire, huh? Why is it always me?
Kai, now is not the time to be looking yourself in the mirror. You are about to die.
Time to heat
Lock
things
in.
up. Ninja, go!
Oh. Still not breaking. Oh my god. Just freaking freeze him in place and just stab him, dude. Just get it over with. Oh my god. Come on, Kai. Oh, I really like that. I really like that fire from Kai.
Dodge this!
Shit. Oh my god.
Surf's up! Whoa!
Wait, he's surrounded by fire. Do the spin jitsu burst. Oh my god, air jitsu. He hasn't done that in 15 years.
With jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin, that's the way of the ninja!
Yo, dragon form. No, he's not dead. No, he's... Yup, golden armor.
Bound in destiny! This is the way!
Of the bionicle. Oh, man. This is really well animated. I really like this animation, dude. My god.
Now or never. Matanui, forgive me.
Bro's actually gonna do his whole freaking supernova thing? Kai, stand strong.
Full power.
A ninja never quits. The burst! Oh my god, it's not gonna be enough though. What? Wait. Did Kai actually win?
Hot for him.
He actually won!
KO!
Oh my god, let's go. Kai actually won! Wait. Oh my god. Really? Wait, hold on. Wait. It really looked like that the odds were stacked against Kai. Wait a minute. With Tahu having such a versatile arsenal, he was literally switching in between masks the whole fight. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Wait, but I'm so glad freaking Kai won. Let's go. Ninjago's first death battle and Kai and Ninjago won. Let's go.
No, wait, that figure was binned!
This match was not an easy call. Let's build
It's so real, Boomstick.
this set by examining their speed, arsenal, and power.
First up, speed. With all that fire spinning around, staying one step ahead was super important. Tahu could dodge Avoca's lightning, but Kai and the rest of the OG ninjas are as quick as dragons that move at light speed.
Meanwhile, the Toa and Aika could not keep up with Umbra, a light speed entity. and the Anika are similar in stats to the Toa Nuva.
Tahu definitely got a leg up with that golden armor, but Kai's got way more speed amps, like Rising Dragon, Air Jitsu, and the Dragon Form. Speed goes to Kai.
However, while Kai was running circles
right.
around Tahu, the Toa's arsenal had plenty of counters.
Kai's packing
Definitely
swords,
did.
wingsuits,
That's what scared
supercars,
me.
motorcycles, even a mech or two. All cool stuff, but Tahu can stop time.
Exactly. With all the Konohi masks plus the Krata powers, the Toa of Fire had plenty of abilities Kai did not have a direct answer for. In theory, the Mask of Time alone could nullify Kai's speed advantage.
Yeah, too bad it hurts real bad to use. Like, really, really.
Okay, I never seen Bionicle or read Bionicle, so I do not know the limitations of these masks and Tahu's abilities. So I just assumed with how much stuff he had, like it'd be a wash for Kai. But it seems like it's very limited, apparently, I guess.
Bad. Just one use almost took out Vakama. There's a reason why the Toa don't whip this out every time there's a new monster of the week.
So Tahu could
Whip.
not reliably depend on the Mask of Time for a win without serious risk of a self-KO. But he has dozens of other unique powers. The masks of shielding, speed, and strength help him keep up with Kai. Add in golden armor powers like heat vision, quick healing, and improved accuracy, and Tahu has the wider arsenal. A lucky shot with disintegration could be enough to tip the scale.
If Kai didn't dodge with his way better speed. So this all comes down to power.
Power.
Tahu's
Firepower.
best move is the Nova Blast, which can wipe out a planet. But Kai's power created a freaking star. You know, classic.
I have wondered. I did wonder if like this creating a star feat would be how. I really wondered how much this making a star feat would affect this battle. And it seemed like it did a lot.
Ninja move. The Ninja Star!
Well, a star was made, that's been confirmed multiple times, but it was a team effort utilizing all the golden weapons.
Yeah,
Kai is
exactly.
clearly not blasting people with the power of a star on a regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
The Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Borak, while Kai and Co fight foes who
Wait, what? Oh, okay, hold up. Go back. I need
On a
to.
regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
The Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Borak, while Kai and Co fight foes who tear apart the entire continent of Ninjago. It's not like Tahu was throwing hands with Super Mecha Makuta. That was Manui's job. Still, the Star and Nova Blasts are their absolute peaks.
A star's gravitational binding energy far exceeds that of a planet's. Even dividing it between the four weapons vastly exceeds any of Tahu's best showings.
And hey, Kai's still the one who lit the fire! His own flame can melt the golden weapons, and even this official guidebook confirms they've got the combined power of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lore too.
Furthermore, Tahu's
Yeah, I
can
knew that
reportedly melt
freaking
any
Ninjago
known
had deep
substance.
lore
Giving
too.
benefit of the doubt and taking this literally, the material with the highest known melting point in the universe is tantalum hafnium carbide, an extremely rare compound that NASA likes to test rockets with because it doesn't melt until around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Extremely impressive.
Yeah, but when you're talking stars, melting point kinda goes out the window.
Indeed, initiating stellar fusion requires temperatures in excess of 4 million degrees. Far higher than anything Tahu has generated or survived. Certainly capable of overwhelming him, even with all his defenses.
So the Red Ninja is bringing in a whole lot more firepower.
While it's possible
So
Tahu's
Kai
pure
won
arsenal
this
could
one.
land a
Let's
victory,
go.
Kai's significant advantages in speed and power means he wins this more.
For the most part, I see where they're coming from, but it seems like some parts are a little iffy here and there, but I don't like again, I don't watch or read Bionicle, so I can't really like defend. I can't really like go against anything right now. But freaking Kai won this death battle. Let's
To
go.
a whole new level, and Tahu just had to let go.
The winner
Oh
is
my
the Red Ninja, Kai.
Jesus Christ, that was so bad.
Next time on
All right,
Death
what's
Battle.
next? Sonic or Gerald or Shadow? Oh, we're doing Mewtwo and Shadow again. Let's go.
Subscribe and join as a member to...
All right, calling it right now. Shadow sweeps Mewtwo. Let's go. But then again, I don't really know anything about Pokemon, so maybe it's a sweep for Mewtwo. Either way, I'm on Team Shadow all the way. And that's going to be it for today's video. Tell me in the comments below what your personal Death Battle matchups you think would be really great for Death Battle to do, Ninjago related or not. Personally, I do think that Lloyd versus Aang would be a really good Death Battle. But yeah, what'd you think of this Death Battle? That's going to be it for today's video. Good night, my ninjas and masters, and good night, Ninjago.